Hello, my name's Brin. I'm the Veteran Service Officer or Veterans Agent for the town of Palmer. I'm here today to talk to you just a little bit about what my department does as far as veteran services and some of the adjustments we've made during the pandemic. So what does my department do? Some of the things that I do is I assist veterans and service members with all kinds of benefits and access to those benefits and helping them navigate that process. One of the first benefits that I assist with is all the state benefits. So Massachusetts state benefits for veterans, things like Chapter 115, welcome home bonuses, annuity applications, mass health applications, any state veteran cemetery, and basically any state benefit that's out there and available for veterans and service members. Another thing I do is I assist veterans and their families with federal benefits. These are things like enrolling in VA healthcare, doing referrals over to the vet center for readjustment type counseling, VA burial benefits, grave markers, medallions, VA compensation and pensions. Then other things I assist with is things like filing for Social Security, state supplement program, also known as SSP, fuel and energy assistance program, SNAP, anybody that has any food insecurities, assisting with that, housing, employment assistance, and so much more. Basically, if you need the help, you can contact the department and I will be able to either provide you the service or at least provide you with a warm handoff to a nonprofit organization who can assist you with that service. Now, who does the department help? We help active duty, reserve, National Guard, service members and their families, veterans and their families, Gold Star families, that includes Gold Star wives, Gold Star mothers, and the entire Gold Star family, surviving spouses and dependents of veterans and service members, and then any community member with questions. I do want to have just take a quick little side note, because a lot of the phone calls that I receive from community members are for veteran graveside, either flag holders or flags. Flags are distributed twice a year. Every Memorial Day, they're completely replaced. And then every Veterans Day, they are the ones that are broken, tattered, or torn are replaced. This is done by volunteers from across the community, as well as the AMVETS Post 74 in Three Rivers, and then the American Legion Post 130 there in downtown Palmer. So if you want to volunteer and help put out the flags, you're more than welcome to contact the AMVETS Post or the American Legion Post, because they're the ones that lead it up, and they can help you get you out there to help volunteer by placing flags at the various cemeteries. Now, occasionally it does happen where a flag either breaks mid-year or it's completely gone, or a grave gets missed because of volunteers putting those out. All you have to do is either, you can contact my office. I can get you another flag. You can, stop by the AMVETS or the American Legion to ask them for a flag, or you can also stop by and speak to the cemetery director, and he has flags on hand too. It does occasionally happen, but I just want people to know that as well. But feel free to reach out if that's the situation. We'll get it rectified as quickly as we possibly can. All right, so talking about COVID-19 and how I've kind of prioritized services during this pandemic. By triaging, the first thing that I always do is anybody that's in an emergent need. That means anybody who's in crisis, anybody who is literally homeless or is about to be homeless, anybody who goes into hospice or unfortunately passes away. So those are my immediate needs. The next priority down, I consider that a high priority, which are my elderly, my low income, food insecure, and families with small children. I spend about 75% of my time working with this high priority population, and probably about 15% working with the emergent needs, and then about 10% what I consider routine. Routine is things like, I'm gonna throw this out there, and I know it's not gonna be super popular, but VA compensation or VA disability claims. I can assist you with filling out a intent to file, which locks in your date and gives us 12 months. With the pandemic and the amount of detail that's required for VA service-connected disability claims or VA compensation claims, I need to have a detailed one-on-one conversation with you, especially due to the confidentiality of the medical records, and we need to be able to explore that. So at least what we can do is over the phone, or I stop by a lot of people's houses right now, is I can help you fill out the intent to file. That will lock us in for 1 year, and then hopefully when this pandemic kind of passes and we're able to do a little bit more in person, then we can sit down and schedule that appointment. So no concern, you at least lock your date in for 12 months. So that's kind of the priority of services of what I'm doing with the pandemic. Right now, keep in mind I'm a part-time veterans agent and I'm a one-person department. My hours of operation are from 8:30 to 4:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As you know, Town Hall's closed on Fridays. And as it stands right now, I'm primarily working remotely, which means I'm working from my home. My voicemails from the office go to my email, and I'm able to check my voicemails that way. So talk about patience and understanding during the pandemic, and I'm asking for this because I receive a high volume of calls right now during the pandemic, and I ask you to keep in mind those priorities because I have to prioritize anyone who's in crisis. I have to stop everything that I'm doing, and that sometimes can take up to 2 or 3 days depending on the situation. High priority clients, I make it a regular point to stop by their house, especially like some of the elderly and the lower income folks. I stop by their house to check on them on a regular basis. So all I'm asking is for your patience and understanding, knowing that I'm not in the office sitting behind a chair answering phones. I don't have a secretary, so it may take me a little bit of time to get back to you, so please just remain patient. If you have a routine question, the best way to reach me is by email, and you can reach me at tbrin@townofpalmer.com. Again, that's tbrin@townofpalmer.com. If you have an emergent or urgent need and you need to get a hold of me by phone, feel free to call my office number. That's 413-283-2610. Again, 413-283-2610. And if you need to mail me documents, if we have a conversation over the phone, you mail those directly to Town Hall, and that would go to the Veteran Services Department. It's 4417 Main Street, Palmer, Massachusetts, 01069. Again, if you have anyone or you know someone that is in need, especially during this COVID-19 crisis, please reach out to me. I also encourage people to follow my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page for the town. It's Town of Palmer Veteran Services Department. Follow there. I put a lot of great resources and programs and jobs available and things that are available to not just veterans, but also to the local population as well. I thank you so much for your time and attention. Have a great day.